Do they really believe this, Daddy?
Everybody does. They're gullible idiots.
I love you, Daddy.
I know you do, sweetheart.
Hey everybody, it's the Shape, back to another video. Project Fear. Now your jaws probably just dropped, or at least some of yous. Or should I say, short films 1, 2, 3. You're probably wondering what that is. See, Project Fear, a decade ago, maybe longer, before they became Project Fear, they used to spoof Ghost Adventures. You know, Zach Bagans, Nick Groff, Aaron Goodwin. So, pretty much most of the people that is on Project Fear now used to do these spoofs back then, faking videos. But they did it to where they weren't trying to make you think it's real, they were spoofing. Now, why is that important? Well, it's important because that shows they got editing and faking experience. It's not to say, well, they did it back then, they do it now. They had to do, that's not what I'm saying. They could be all real now. I'm not.
Post-editor Shape here, I retract that because I just busted these guys.
I'm just saying they got that experience. I watched a lot of their older videos doing those spoofs. Some of them's pretty funny. But the reason I'm bringing that up, it's all about experience. It's not to say they're doing it now, but they did do it then. You can even go check it out on YouTube. But Project Fear, you're up to bat. So Project Fear went to the Conjuring house. You know how I love that house. It's the most haunted house on the face of the earth. People say. Well, hey, as long as Cody and Satori ain't in it, this is going to be a breeze.
We are still at the Conjuring house right now. We've had such a wild night.
This house is full of demons.
Do not want to miss that because we're about to start part 2 and it's probably going to get even more bizarre. We have Cody and Satori.
No.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh, man. All the fun of this video got completely drained out just now. But, hey, we're gonna soldier on, baby. Because this is about to get good.
The paranormal couple, just for anyone new who may be watching, they hold hands and stuff starts happening. Knocking, movement. They're almost like the human Ouija board.
Dakota, I think you're onto something. You're absolutely right. They are the equivalent to a Ouija board. They're overpriced and fake.
What do you say?
I guess so, yeah. A very interesting human Ouija board.
Babies.
We just say we hold hands and talk to dead people, but it seems like the cast method is going to be the new...
Yeah.
The cast method.
There you go.
Cody and Satori.
Oh, the cast method, huh? More like the ass method, am I right? Oddly enough, you take the first 4 letters of this cast method and move the S. Is the universe trying to tell us something, people?
Cast
method.
Then
It's a good thing you chose the cast method, not the sack method.
That's right.
You mean the ass method.
All right, to the creepy basement.
They head to the deep, dark basement.
I'd say we just continue doing the cast method for a little while and see where that takes us. So Al's got the digital recorder rolling right now on the table.
Spoiler alert, they don't catch anything on that tape recorder. That digital recorder, nada, nothing of note, nothing worth talking about.
All right, here we go.
All right, if anybody's here, I am in the room in the basement with the well. So wherever you are, I'm gonna ask you to come towards me, okay? Anybody's here? Oh God.
Man, it really, oh man, when I see these two, I gotta really hold back what I really want to say, and I ain't kidding. And every time he does, when they're holding their hands and he looks like this right here, trying to, you know, misdirect people like, oh, I'm hearing it over here, or I'm hearing it over here, you know, when he's popping his joints and his feet. It just makes my skin crawl. I mean, when you look here,
you'll see him looking around like, oh, I hear the knocking. It's coming from over there by a very short entity of some sort.
Can you come closer to me? You're very loud. Thank you so much.
You can really tell that he doesn't like people recording his feet. I mean, look at this. Let's look at that one more time. Look at that face when the guy pans up. Oh my goodness. Run!
1 for yes, 2 for no, okay?
it's mind-blowing though to me. Now this whole video ain't going to be centered on Cody and Satori, I can tell you that. But I don't know. I feel the need to mention a few things because of, well, first off, they're fake. But when you know that they're acting, and they act like they're all respectful, and she talks like she's talking to kids or something, like children, like, knock once for no and 2 for yes, okay. Stuff like that. Just hashtag.
Are you trying to spell? Yes. Okay. A, B, C, C, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, O.
O.
H, I, J, K, L, M.
M.
Come.
The only letters that you had were C, O, M. And they knew it meant come. Although, how many words start with C-O-M? Comparison, compromise, commit, comment. I can go on forever. Yeah, they guessed it, you know, right out of the gate. Oh, come.
Woods.
Woods? Come to the woods?
Oh my god.
Is that yes?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Did I pass it? Oh, I thought I heard something.
I've seen a couple of people say maybe Satori ain't in on the fakery. Maybe it's just Cody tricking her as well. No. She has to be in on it. And come on, guys. I don't care that she's Jason Hall's daughter. And, you know, I don't care that she got this bubbly, nice, no negativity attitude about her either. Her or Cody, for that matter. They're scam artists. They scam people for money, saying that they had this gift that they don't have. I know I've said that, and other YouTubers said it 1,000 times, but I'm going to say it again.
Girls?
Oh, it wants both the girls.
Oh.
A few people may get mad for me saying this, but Project Fear, they're not too bright. They go along with whatever they see. Oh, and I have something on them later too that I caught. But the ghost, if this is ghosts or spirits or a demon or whatever this thing is down there that they're talking to, they're saying, oh, well, it's trying to separate us. It's trying to get the girls away from the guys. And I was like, wow. And not only that, but it's telling you what it's trying to do. You see how that goes? Instead of putting that in effect and really trying to separate somebody, this thing's so stupid that it tells on itself and what it's trying to do.
We've been down here that I've heard come to the woods alone, but I've never had girls come to the woods, so I don't know what that's
So
about.
wait. Can the guys come with them?
No.
I'm not doing that.
Why do you want the girls?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I.
No, wait a minute.
A, B, C, D, E, F, F. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I.
I.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Is it find out?
No.
That's so cool.
That is.
You know that demon is like,
My evil plan is in effect.
now, oh, wait a minute. I'm just a bumbling idiot because I just told them everything that I plan to do. So obviously, it's not going to work. Right?
And I never know who these spirits are down here. Like, Do you want men to go to the back of the cellar? Is that where she is? Okay.
So we have a dividing part, like
they want to split us up.
See, all this stuff right here, is to make a video interesting and entertaining. That's why the ghost is telling you its entire plan is to make it more riveting. Uh-oh, they want to separate us. Yet the ghost has got to tell them flat out, hey, I am going to separate you, and then I'm going to get you. You know, he's got to tell them that, because if he don't tell them, they're so dumb, they'll never get it, right? So he's got to spell it out for them. I mean, literally spell it out.
Whoa.
what?
What's up?
There's a loud bang right above my head.
There's nobody else in the house.
Now, when he separates and he walks further into the basement, they put in text at the bottom of the video that it's an unexplained audio interference, and you hear this weird sound that's supposedly unexplained. Yet, what I think it is just they didn't take the time to see what may have caused it. It's unexplained. We don't know. Did you really look into it that much?
What if we just all go together?
Yeah.
And just not listen to this thing?
I think we go to the bridge and then you guys hold hands again and see, like, I mean, I'm curious to see what types of noises we'll hear out there.
Yeah, like out.
What is up, everybody? We are taking a
Oh my goodness, they're a boy band. Tell me why he ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why he ain't nothing.
Well, after this evil entity tried to separate them, they decided to head to the woods.
Let's see what comes through.
Why are all the lights on? Why is only that one on?
Is there normally like a bunch of lights?
They're normally all on, only that one's on.
Does it take all the energy?
They've got a few lights that are out that's supposed to be on. And their first thought, instead of thinking, these are lights and lights malfunction, solar lights, whatever kind of light it is, they can malfunction. Electricity could be off of them. A breaker could have kicked. Not enough sunlight that day. Instead of thinking of it that way, he's like, oh, well, probably something just sucked all the energy out of these lights.
So we are finally walking into the woods, and apparently there is supposed to be a bunch of guide lights that follow this path, and they're all off for some odd reason. Just got to note that. That's strange.
Lights not working means strange. Because it fits better into your video.
Before coming here, we were told by so many people that these woods are not to be messed with. The people who believe that there is some darkness or evil at the house, they believe it comes from the woods. And something tricky, something sinister is leading us out here, and it's not good. I have a bad feeling.
You want to start before the bridge, or do you want to go over?
Because of the water, what do you think about audio?
I mean, let's try it. I would just say someone get closer to them.
Pulling out the thermal cam. Dang, Cody, what you been doing with that mouth?
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I hear it.
Yes, you hear it. It's coming from his shoe. But you guys won't look into that, though, will you? You're not going to take the time to look into that. Want him set, I don't know, some microphones right next to each shoe to make sure he ain't popping his feet. I'm not going to do that. He's standing on a wooden bridge. A wooden bridge. And the sound never changes. It never changes. Volume goes up, volume goes down. But it never changes. It always sounds Yet this next clip that I'm going to show you, it's a little short clip, but I want you to listen to it because it says a lot about the location they're in and the knocking.
I feel it on my feet.
He says, I feel it on my feet. He feels the vibration of the popping, knocking on his feet. They are on a bridge. You see where I'm going with this? popping his feet is going to cause vibration on the bridge because his feet are popping against the bottom of his shoe, which is on the bridge.
L-M-N-O L-M-N-N N A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O not A B C. You will know.
Think about that. You will know, not K-N-O-W, but N-O. So Cody knew that the ghost meant K-N-O-W, even though they spelled it N-O. But they could have been saying something totally different, like you will not, or whatever. They could have been trying to say something else, but he automatically knew what they were trying to say because he's spelling it himself.
She asked how far to go, and it said, you'll know. I'm actually very curious on how this is going to work because now there's no wood, there's no cement. Like,
I can tell you exactly what it's going to sound like. Even though footsteps in the leaves and on the ground should have a very unique sound, and everybody knows that sound. This is going to sound like a toe inside a shoe, like it always does. Now, I do want you to really pay attention, though, to what Satori says to Cody here.
Here, grab my wrist so it's louder.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Here, grab my wrist so it's louder. Here, grab my wrist so it's louder. Yeah, they're here.
wow.
She pulls up her arm, pulls up her sleeve so that Cody can hold her with his bare hand on her skin. And that really got me thinking. Why would it make it louder? Why would it make the footsteps louder like they claim? Unless, oh, that's because the connection is not over a shirt, it's on skin to skin, so it makes the connection amplify, which gives the ghost more power. Okay. Or is it because it's so noisy out there, and when you're doing the A, B, C, instead of, you know, you might not hear that toe pop as good. So if you put a little bit more pressure on your wrist, you're like, ugh. Then you'd be like, oh, that means that was the knock.
Now, just because I'm a novice at this and this is the first time I've seen this, like, is this, like, you guys feel it underneath your feet still? Like,
No.
I'm not feeling anything right now.
I don't feel anything.
because it's definitely, there's some sort of knocking happening. I don't get
It's
it.
like over here, I
There's a
think.
stump or something, that root right there.
It's my opinion that Project Fear knows exactly where the knocking sound's coming from. I have no doubt. They're sitting there, oh, it's coming about 3 foot in front of you. If you guys are that bad at your job, you need to take up a different profession entirely. If you really don't know where the source of that sound is coming from. I don't want to hear that garbage of, well, when you're here, it's different. No. See, I know where a knocking source comes from. Why? Because I would have my ear to the ground and I would hone in on it. You know,
Maybe.
Can you walk around? I would appreciate it. It's not like this ran away.
it's odd how when the camera's close to their feet, the sound is much louder, ain't it? And her saying, no, it sounded like it was running away. No, it sounds like the pop isn't as loud. That's it. The volume of the pop is going down. It's not getting further away. But you know that. Scam artist.
Come on back.
But this is the best camera angle I've ever seen as far as on Cody and Satori, their feet. You can clearly hear where the sound is originating from. Doesn't take a genius. You can clearly, as plain as day, hear that it's coming from the inside of one of his shoes. Probably his right foot.
Get away.
What's interesting about this, Cody, is the spirits know that, like, they can't communicate right now without you.
I know.
So,
Oh, there you go. Just keep kissing Cody's why don't you? You know, we can't talk to these spirits without you, Cody. He's like, I know, dude. It's a rough life. You know, I'm cursed with this gift that I have, people. You know, I'm the only one on the earth that can do this, okay? And it's most definitely not a scam, you know. It's not me popping my feet. It's, you know, ghosts. They just come right around me and start knocking every time I ask questions because I just have that gift. Oh, I almost died one time. Did I ever tell y'all about that?
I feel like I'm seeing things like walking around in the wood line over here.
I can't even see that far. My flashlight sucks. Dude, actually, like if you look at these reflections, I swear, like there was one of them that just like disappeared. What the frick?
Oh, did it disappear, honey? Is that what it did? Well, let's look at the footage one more time. As you literally said that one of the lights disappeared.
She said something's blocking the light reflection while literally showing a tree blocking the light reflection.
Wow, it's amazing, ain't it? It's amazing how when something comes between you and that light that's far away, like, I don't know, branches and shrubbery and stuff, it disappears. Oh, wow. I can't do it.
Yeah. Do you at least have the thermal on me?
She makes sure that the FLIR camera is on her for some reason.
Yes.
yes, now I do.
Did you hear that? Do you have the thermal on me? That's very specific thing to bring up. Like, hey, the thermal's gonna be on me for a particular reason. But I know what you did.
Are you here?
Hello?
I'm not.
It's gone.
I think they're with her.
She made sure the FLIR camera was on her, and now they're saying the ghost is with her.
Oh no, the ghost ain't there anymore. They must have went over to that girl that's by herself. You know, the one that asked for the thermal to be put on her? That girl who's by herself. Remember back then when the ghost said, hey, don't separate? That girl, she's by herself. The thermal camera's on her and she's got a camera of her own. What I want you to do is pay attention. Okay, pay attention to the thermal camera that's up in the top left hand corner. It's very small, but I zoomed it up later. And I want you to pay attention to the camera she's holding. I want you to watch all of her movements. And then I'll show you what I see.
Oh my gosh. What is that? Dude! What?
Go. What? What? We're coming.
It just sounded like something just like walked in front of me.
Well, it's a good thing that FLIR camera showed that whatever it was invisible, even though you heard the footstep like 5 feet away from you. It's a good thing that you sunk those two up to show nothing was there. When you really zoom in and you notice right before you hear the deep footstep that makes her freak out, she moves her head from left all the way to the left and back toward the camera. If it's reversed, then right and back. The point is, she moved her head significantly. Let's look at the thermal camera and see if the head movement is in there as well.
Dude!
The FLIR camera image is very small, but as you can see here, she turns her head to the left.
Dude! Dude!
Lucky for us, we can zoom in real good, and as you can see here, her head should be looking to the left right now. As you can see, her head never moves to the left or the right, which means this footage didn't happen at the same time. Let's recap. She makes sure the FLIR camera is on her right before the paranormal event. Cody and Satori say the ghost must be with her. Then the FLIR camera doesn't match her camera and doesn't show her head movement.
Nope. Her head did not move to the left, nor did it move to the right. It stayed straight ahead. Even though clearly the camera she's holding shows her head completely looked to the left. Huh, it's as if you might have sunk up the wrong clip or something. Huh.
That's really loud.
You're right, it's very loud. You're in a tiny room next to a dude popping his feet. Of course it's going to be louder, especially now that you're not outside anymore. Now, I have nothing against Project Fear, but I'm telling you right now that the FLIR camera did not in no way, shape, or form line up with the camera she was holding. The movement, nothing. Now, comment below what you think, but you're not going to change my mind. I zoomed in on that sucker, I turned the contrast up, everything. Her head stayed straight. Now, you could say, well, it's pretty poor detail to really tell what... No, I think you would notice if somebody moved their head to the left or right like that. It's just, you know, and plus, I would say the front of your face would be even more warm being as you're breathing that warm air. So, comment below what you think, but that's my thoughts on it. I think they're two different clips and they're just put together like they're happening at the same time when they're not. But that's just my opinion. But I wanted to make a video on this because a lot of stuff just stood out to me. I got a banger on the way. Oh, this is a pretty good one. I mean, who am I kidding? You can join Debunkers Anonymous on Facebook, by the way. It's where we talk debunking 24/7 all the time. I'll see you over there, and I'll also see you in the next video. Y'all come back now here. Peace. I love you.